Religion has been prominent in not only our society, but traces back all the way from India to Arabia to China to Africa to all over Europe. You got your Christianity, your Hinduism, your Judaism, your Islam, your Buddhism. Heck, I'd even mention the flying spaghetti monster. Sure, why not? Though, two of these religions interest me from their differences in belief and tradition. Those two religions are Catholicism and Scientology, Buddhism. But first we should answer these two questions. Who is Catholicism? Who is Buddhism? Catholicism is a relatively recent major religion found all around the world. After the spread of Christianity throughout Europe in around the 300s, the Catholic Church started as a continuation on the early belief, which was that Jesus was the Son of God. And as for Buddhism, Buddhism is a religion created off of Hinduism. It abandons the belief in gods and focuses mainly on self-improvement and the achievement of the state of mind known as nirvana. Its approximately 400 followers worship the Buddha, a historical figure born around 500 BCE around Nepal, who reached nirvana after a series of attempts and failures by meditating for a very long time under a Bodhi tree.
At first, these two religions appear to be like apples and oranges, and you would be right. And just like apples and oranges, we'll cut them open to reveal their core components and ideas to compare. Eventually, you'll see that sometimes there are surprising similarities between the two, and possibly appreciate them more in the process.
You know what I notice about most of these religions? There's always prayer. Prayer to an entity of worship is a staple in many major religions. You know, like in Bless Me Ultima, where the mother and Ultima prayed towards a statue of the Virgin Mary. You know, the mother of Jesus. That was pretty cool. Buddhists pray as well to the Buddha, to show their devotion and to work to achieve that calm state of mind. Just nowhere near as much as Catholics do to God, or other figures close to him. And you know, you gotta get those sweet prayers in if you want to get that afterlife! Man, I wonder what happens to your conscience after you die. I mean, like, what am I gonna do? Decay under the ground for eternity? But don't you worry, religion's got your back, because it's got an afterlife system. Yeah. Catholicism believes that death is the transition to a split pathway going to either heaven, purgatory, or hell. And each pathway is dependent on your actions during life. Buddhism, however, believes that enlightenment is the way out of a cycle of life and death, and what your new body is influenced by karma accumulated in your previous life. You know, reincarnation? Yeah, it's that stuff. According to the dictionary, sin is an immoral act considered to be a transgression against divine law. And according to most religions, the more sins you have on your hands, the worse your afterlife is going to end up. Buddhism does not forgive past mistakes. Instead, you could do something good in return to try and balance your karma. While in Catholicism, something really bad results in a mortal sin, which needs to be resolved before death in order to escape from hell.
Before you die.
You know, like act of contrition, you can do that to avoid hell, you know. You know, it's like when Antonio prays an act of contrition for Florence to try and give him the best send-off possible. Man, Florence didn't deserve it. He didn't deserve to die. He deserved better. Why is life so cruel? How come they take so much away from us? Okay, what is a religion without its followers? So, Catholic priests and Buddhist monks are both individuals that lead the common people in their respective religions. Both are ordained by a bishop or abbot, which sometimes requires a process that tests the devotee's knowledge and devotion. Catholicism has monks too, but they are not considered among the clergy like Catholic priests are. It is interesting to see the many interpretations people have on human conception and the spiritual concepts that dictate our normal lives. And it is also interesting how many contradicting ideas can coexist with each other in a world of conflict. Man, I'm serious. I actually miss Florence.
Come now, I'm sure he's in a better place. Who am I kidding? He's probably in hell.